All right, so today we are going to do a lesson inspired by the book Bad Case of the Stripes. And we are going to be using primary colors and secondary colors. So primary colors are red, yellow, and blue, and secondary colors are orange, purple, and green. So those are the colors that we are going to be using today. So you will need to find a red crayon, a yellow crayon, and a blue crayon, as well as an orange crayon, a purple crayon, and a green crayon. And to do this art lesson, this is what it's going to look like at the end. You are also going to need a ruler and that piece of paper that we included in your packet this week. So the first thing that we are going to do is draw our hand on the paper. So you just want to put your hand on your paper and spread your fingers out, and then you're going to trace around your hand nice and slowly so that you get nice marks. Now I'm drawing in a marker so that you can see it. You can use a pencil. That way if you mess up, you can erase it. And it goes all the way down like this. Okay, now, see how I didn't go all the way to the edge of the paper? You want your line to go all the way to the edge of the paper, just like that. Let me pull you up just a little bit closer so that you can see that. Okay, right here. Okay, the next step is to take your ruler and you're going to line it up at the top of your paper, and you're going to draw the line underneath the ruler, straight all the way across the paper. Then you're going to move your ruler down and you're going to line it up with that line you just drew. And again, draw on the bottom of the ruler so that your lines are evenly spaced. Now, when you get to your hand, you are going to skip your fingers. Do not draw the line straight through the fingers. So you're going to draw the line, and then when you hit a finger, you hop over it and you draw to the next finger, hop over, draw to the next finger, hop over, and then all the way to the edge of the page. Now, you should do this slowly so that you don't get confused and draw lines through your fingers. Then you move the ruler and do it again. Line to the finger. Don't draw your line through the finger. And then you go all the way across. And you just keep going until you've gone all the way down to the bottom of the paper. All the way down. Here. And then line it up. Draw the next line. And then the next line. Making sure you don't draw through your hand. So if you did accidentally draw through your hand, you can, when we're done with this, you're going to erase the lines inside. And this all the way down. Okay, and then the last one, that's there. Okay, once you have the background lines, we're going to draw the foreground lines. That's the lines on the hand. And those are a bit tricky, but what you're going to do is you're going to start at this line and you're going to curve up to connect to that one. Curve up and then connect. Now, these are the tips, so there's only a little bit up there. But then you're going to curve up and connect. And they have to connect. This line to that line. This line to that line. This line to that line. And don't forget this thumb. Okay, curve up. This line to that line. They curve up towards the top of the paper. Okay. Now it looks like your hand is coming off of the paper. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our primary colors. The primary colors, remember, are red, yellow, and blue. So I'm going to take my red, yellow, and blue crayon, and I'm going to mark an ABC pattern. So an ABC pattern goes A, B, C. Then it repeats A, B, C, A, B, C until we run out of spaces. So I'm going to do red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, and that includes this, blue. Red, yellow, and blue. Now I mark my pattern first so that I don't get confused when I start to color. So I color it red, yellow, blue, like I did here. Red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. Then I move on and I mark my secondary color pattern. And I'm going to do purple, green, orange. So I'm going to do purple, green, orange. Purple, green, and this little piece in here is also green. Orange. Purple, and that includes these little pieces in between my red fingers. Green, and these little spaces too. Orange. Purple, green. Okay, now we also have to match the same pattern on the other side. So I did purple, green, orange. I have to do purple, green, orange. Purple, green, orange. Purple, green, orange, purple, green. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and color this. But I'm going to switch to this one so that you don't have to watch me. So then when you do this, you can just color all of, when you have the purple crayon in your hand, you're just going to go and color all the purple sections without switching, because sometimes when you switch crayons, you pick up the wrong one and then you color the wrong section. And you want to color nice and bright, push hard so that there's no white showing. And you color the whole line all the way across. Okay, and then the top part. And then I pick up my next color and color in that section. Okay, and you got to make sure that when you're coloring that you don't do it like this. Okay, I'm done. There's too much white there, and that's not very neat. So you need to make sure you color the whole thing in. Okay, and when you're done, you can see this one has the black lines on it because I drew in black so that you could see it. But if you can't see the lines very well, when you're done, you can take a black Sharpie and go around and trace all of the lines. Okay, if you don't trace the lines, it looks much like this one. This one's a little bit different color combination. I just traced around the outside of the hand, but I did not trace all of the lines on this one. Okay, I'm gonna let you go and finish coloring because you're gonna take your time and color nice and neatly. And I look forward to seeing your art projects. when you're done.